Hello, and welcome to Yoga with Lauren Slater. Today we are focusing on standing poses and energizing. So let's begin. Come to a standing position, Tadasana. Reach your arms out side to side and spin one palm up, one palm down, and reach from side to side. Let your head follow the direction of the upward facing palm. As you do this, try to drop your shoulders and breathe deeply. As you stretch the sides of your neck, notice which side is tighter, and I invite you to stay on either side. Taking one more round, breathing, just unlocking the tension from the day. And then bringing your arms back up, circle overhead, bring them to prayer position in front of your heart. Close your eyes and just take a moment to center yourself. As you stand here and as you breathe, tune into the sensation of your feet. Lift the toes for a moment, spread them out, and then as you return them down, try to articulate toe by toe all the way to the ground. Lifting your arches and think like a big suction cup from your feet to the floor of your pelvis, to the upper abdominals, and reaching to the crown of your head. Feel that upward lift, and at the same time, like big, deep tree roots, ground down to the soles of your feet, and let yourself center. Inhaling. And a gentle exhale. I invite you to know, if you know it, your Ujjayi breathing. Drop into that now, a slight constriction of your throat. Come to the top of your mat, sun salutations. Circle the arms overhead as you inhale. Fold in half, bend the knees as much as you need to. Exhale. Hands onto the shins, half fold. Hands down to the ground. Walk or hop your feet back into a plank position. Lift up onto the toes and shift your weight over your wrists. Lift the abdominals, and then as you exhale, press your hips up and back, downward facing dog. If this is the first down dog of the day, you're welcome to start to pedal your feet, bend one knee at a time, and tread and stretch over the soles of the feet. Take a moment here now to reach both heels down, bend both knees, and reach your sits bones up and back. Keep that as you extend your legs. Look forward and make sure that the creases of your wrists are parallel to the top of the mat, keeping that good form consistent. Inhaling, raise the right leg up, bend at the knee, and circle from your hip one time in each direction. Really starting to lubricate where the hip socket and the thigh meet. Reach your right leg back, bring your knee to your nose, shift forward over the wrists, and a big kick up. Do that 2 more times. If this is too much, you can always bring the bottom knee to the ground. And one more. Inhale, reach that back. Exhale, knee to chest. Last one, step your foot all the way forward using your abdominals. Move if you need to. You can use your hand, your right foot between the hands. And then lower the back knee, low lunge, point your toes, and reach your arms forward and up. Let's stay here and just circle the wrists, opening up the wrists from all the computer usage, clearing out all the channels there from the hands to the shoulders, and then spin the palms to face one another. Lift your back, dig down into the front heel as you lunge forward. Hands down, hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the left leg up, bend at the knee, use your stomach to help stay stable, and circle the knee in each direction. As you inhale, kick your left leg back, knee to nose, point your toes, lift like a hurdler forward, and then big stretch, kick it up and away. Exhale, use your abdominals like you're wringing out a rag. And one more time, big stretch out. Exhale, lift the stomach as you come forward. Next one, use that action to step your foot between the hands. Low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Lower the back knee, dig down into the front heel, and then lift your arms, keeping the front knee stable. Circle the wrists, taking long, slow Ujjayi breaths. Think of dragging the back knee forward and the front heel back to stabilize you. And then palms face in, lift the chest and look up. Hands down, step back, downward dog. This time, come forward into plank position. Wiggle the feet a little bit further away, and then shift your weight forward. Use your knees if you need to. Chaturanga push-up, lower down to the mat. Walk your feet back a little. Hands by your sides, low cobra. Inhale, lift your mid back. Exhale, pull those forearms backward, and do that 2 more times. Press your toes down, lift your belly button. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, lower down, and one more time. Big breath in, deep breath out. sit back using your knees. Child's pose. Draw the toes together and let your body rest over your thighs. Come up onto all fours. And just know you can always return to child's pose at any point. Cat and cow. Inhale, tilt your hips up, look up. Use your abdominals, round your back, and push the floor away with your hands and knees. Inhale as you arch, drag the shoulder blades back, open the sternum. Exhale, like a wave through the spine, round your back and pull up the navel. One more time like that, feeling the fluidity of your movement, tuning into your body, and big exhale round. Come back to a neutral spine. Stretch your left leg back, your right arm forward, lift them up, and bring your elbow and knee together. Do that 3 times. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out. Work the stability of the standing hand and knee. And then next time hand and foot comes down, switch. Right leg back, left arm forward, lift from your stomach to aid you, reach out, and exhale, draw it in. Start to pump the breathing, getting the blood flowing through your body, and feel how that helps to energize you and clear your mind. Arm and leg back down to the mat. Inhale, tuck the toes under, walk your hands a little forward. Keep your weight pulling back, downward facing dog. Lift the heels, bend your knees and look forward, and either hop or walk your feet towards your hands. The feet can remain hip distance or touching. Inhale up halfway, exhale forward fold. Rise up, circle the arms overhead as you lift. Hands to prayer position, exhale. Bend the knees, chair pose. Touch the fingers towards the ground. Lift your arms up as you inhale, and exhale slowly, have a seat, forward fold. Come up halfway, inhale. Step or hop, both feet back, plank position. Shift forward, halfway down, lower, chaturanga push-up. Roll over the feet, upward facing dog. And all the way back over the toes, downward facing dog. Take a moment here and breathe. Lifting your abdominals, raise the right leg up, bend at the knee and twist open from your hip, stacking right knee over the left. Square your shoulders towards the mat, and you can always walk the hands a little closer into the standing heel. Extend the lifted leg up, step your foot all the way forward, pivot your back heel in halfway, warrior 1. Raise the arms up, press down through the back heel, and stretch the left side of the body, right side back. Inhale, lift the sternum. Exhale, hands down. Take yourself through your vinyasa or just rest in downward dog. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, all the way back. Left leg up. Bend at the knee. Twist and open the hips, squaring the shoulders. Stretch the left leg up. Step it all the way forward. Virabhadrasana A, warrior 1. Pivot the back heel down and the front knee over your ankle. Circle overhead and breathe. Lift a little higher. Exhale, hands down. And one more time. Feel that weight of your arms. Lift up out of them and exhale, lower. Press over the feet. Big stretch up. Inhale. All the way back over the toes. Big exhale. Take a long breath here in downward dog. Shake your head out, no and yes. Lift your heels, bend the knees, look between the hands. Hop or step. Up halfway, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Roll up, circle overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer, sit down. Left elbow, right thigh. Keep your weight in the heels as you twist and try to keep your knees even. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Think of, again, a wringing out of the lungs. So exhale, really pull the stomach in, twist a little deeper. One more time on each side. Come back to center, reach your arms forward and up. Utkatasana chair, drop the tail, lift the chest, and then rise up, little back bend, forward fold, dive and flow. Up halfway, inhale, step or hop it back, plank, chaturanga push-up. Shift forward and keep your chest open. Roll over the feet, up dog. If you want to add a little more fire, back through your push-up, back through plank, optional, back to downward dog. Step the right foot forward between the hands. Rise up, high lunge, inhale. Circle the hands across your back, clasp your hands or put a towel between the palms to interlace, and then bend your back knee, dip the tailbone under. Keep that feeling of a long tailbone as you stretch your arms out, stretch your back leg away, and start to bow forward, humble warrior variation. Start to bring your forehead towards the front shin, your knuckles to the ceiling, working your balance. And then exhale, place the hands around your front foot, walking your fingertips forward or move your front foot back a little bit. Shift forward, warrior 3, kick your back heel up, and lift your spine. You can stay like this or bend your standing leg. Start to bring the arms back beside your body and then work that stability. Where is that stability? From side to side. Deep breath in, back to warrior 1, deep breath out. Inhale, arms up, and straighten the front leg. Pyramid pose. Swing the hands across your lower back. Clasp a hold of opposite elbows or wrists. Square the hips to the front of the mat and lift the stomach. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach out and fold. You can keep walking the hands closer towards each elbow. If this is too much, place the hands to the floor or to your front shin. Pin the shoulder blades across the upper back tight together. And then slowly lift yourself back up. Bend the front knee, release the arms up. And from there, you're going to circle right arm over the left. Give yourself a hug coming towards eagle, or bind the elbows, bind the hands. Pivot the back heel up and swing. Left foot over the right. Start to twine your toes behind the calf and lift your forearms to the ceiling. Sitting back and down like chair as you corkscrew and lift the fingers up to the ceiling. Diving your eagle down if you'd like. Slowly come back up. Release. Standing up. Inhale up. Exhale, flow. Wide arms. Up halfway. Inhale. Step or hop it back. I'll demonstrate the jump. You're going to land in your chaturanga push-up. This is an option. Control. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot forward. Bring yourself all the way up. Clasp your hands across your back. See if you can switch your interlace, because we all have a favorite side. So including the thumbs, move everybody over. Feels very weird at first. And then bend your back knee, lengthen out to the lower back as you lift to the stomach. Keep that as best you can as you stretch your back heel and your knuckles away. And then dive forward over the front leg. Slowly starting to bow over the front foot, keeping your balance. Lift your shoulders, open up from the front of the chest, and then lightly place the hands down. Move the front foot back a little bit, tent up to the fingertips, warrior 3, Virabhadrasana C. Lift your back leg up to 90 degrees. Now lift your body up to join it. Think of plank through the torso. And then, probably a little high there, yeah? And then bend the front knee. Reach your hands back. Keep that feeling as you straighten. Up, 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 up. Through that standing leg. Where is my balance? And just notice how balance is impermanent, but if you focus your mind, you can often regain that. Keep breathing. One more big stretch out in all directions. Step back into warrior 1. Take a moment there, big breath in. And then cross. Left elbow over the right. Pivot the back heel up. And right leg over the left. Eagle pose, Garudasana. Spiral the fingers up, the tailbone down. Look through the arms and calm your breathing. Stay here or start to dive the elbows down to the top or bottom knee. Slowly lift and stand back up. One more sun salutation, deep breath in. Big fold all the way down. Inhale up halfway. Step or hop, both feet back. Chaturanga push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back to downward dog. Take a moment, big breath in. Gentle sigh through the mouth. Step the left foot forward. Turn yourself to the long side of the mat and parallel your feet. Lift up onto the fingertips and wide leg forward fold, dive down. Start to align your fingers with your toes. And if you need to, bend your knees, please, to help lift the hips so you're not rounding from your lower back. This may take time. Lowering the crown of the head towards the floor, push the outer edges of the feet down and away. Then pull the shoulders up away from the ears as you stretch the crown of the head to the ground. Come back up as you breathe in. Pivot the heels in, the toes out 45 degrees, and then climb up onto the front of the thighs. Making sure here that the toes are turned out about 45 degrees and your legs are in the same plane, and then slowly lower the hips down between the knees. It is more important to have the knees over the ankles than it is to have the hips underneath you. So please feel free to stick your bum out in order to save and protect the knees here. Little by little as you sit down though, can you, without tucking, scoop the tailbone under and lift your stomach in? Enjoy. Hands come to prayer position. 5 deep breaths. And just finding the sense of concentration. Pull your heels inward and press the thighs out. As you take this time here, notice how your body is feeling. Can you have that sense of mastery over the freaking out of the mind if something is challenging? Breathe. The essence of our physical yoga practice is to learn to have that relationship between the mind and the body in preparation for meditation. So with that in mind, take one more big breath in those thighs. Sit down a little lower in your hips. And then swing the arms overhead, straighten out. Hands come to prayer position. Pivot your right heel away from you so it's in line with the back of the mat. Pivot the left toes pointed forward. Your feet are bisecting one another. Warrior 2, arms out, and bend the front knee. As you breathe here, continue to feel that sensation of rolling open from the front thigh, pushing down and away at the back heel. And then reverse your warrior. Left palm up, reach down the back leg. Very little weight in the back leg, and really have this be a true side bend, stretching up and back through both sides. Come on up, inhale, side angle pose, left elbow onto the left thigh, right arm swings up in line with the right eye, palm facing the floor, and then slowly pushing down to the bottom elbow, revolve your rib cage open towards the ceiling, and maybe go a little lower in the hips. Stay here, or start to bring your bottom hand down to your ankle, or eventually toward the floor. One more big, long, yawning reach. Slowly bring your top arm up, stand up, and straighten the front leg to switch. Deep breath in, deep breath out, bending the front knee, and gazing over the right middle finger. Right palm up, big reach back, reverse warrior. Bend the front knee a little deeper as you lift the stomach, and then drop your hips an inch lower. Keep all of that as you lift up. Right elbow to right thigh, left arm swings up and overhead. Plug the shoulders down and reach up on a diagonal to the sternum, little by little revolving open. Come back to that sensation of being rooted, right here, right now, feeling that burning effort in the body. Strengthening your resolve mentally and physically, and then soften where you find yourself struggling. Stay there or bring your bottom arm down, ankle or fingertips to the floor, and then lengthen out a little deeper. Come on up, straighten both legs, turn your feet in, and heel toe or jump your feet together. Final thing here, you're going to swing the arms up overhead. Bend the right knee. Catch a hold the outside or the inside the foot, whatever feels better for your knee. Dancer pose, Natarajasana. Start to lift to the left side. Keep that lifting as you kick your foot back into your hand. And then little by little, start to tilt forward. Bow your body forward as you kick your back foot away. And then slowly come back up. Knee to chest, arms to the ceiling. And step down and feel that simple, even, rooted. Left side, bend the left knee. Either grab the outside or the inside of the ankle. And very key, always come back to, whenever you're struggling in balance, come back to the center of your body. Right, so right around that low navel center, low back, floor of the pelvis. And then keep that sensation of staying connected, kind of like the center spoke the center of the wheel, and the limbs are your spokes. Kick up and back. Keeping the hips as square as you can. Reach your arm and your back foot up and away. And then slowly stand back up. Focus and find that concentration. And lower the arms, lower the legs. Take a deep breath in. If you'd like, close your eyes once more and just feel the difference from when you first stood on your mat. This is a wonderful place to go on with your day. Otherwise, join us for part 2. Thank you.